To paraphrase Jim Butcher, when things go south, the people who stand by you, that's your family. Things go south really often at Crossroads. It's a busy restaurant in a historic hotel on the bustling campus of UNC. I stand before you today to celebrate the staff that keeps everything running in the midst of basketball games, Christmas parties, and sorority events. I started working at Crossroads in February of 2017, and over this past year, I've come to know the staff as hardworking, infallible, and kind. The staff of Crossroads is strong and unique, and I'll tell you why. We all work together to help each other out no matter what is going on. We put in extra time no matter how exhausted we are, and we care about the success of the restaurant. We care for it as if it's our own. Whether we've far exceeded the fire marshal's maximum occupancy or we're desperately buttering up our only guest, we always strive to help each other out. Most of us work in more than one area of the restaurant, so we understand the stresses and needs of each role. And because we care about each other, we strive to fill those needs and ease those stresses. When Fitz is waiting tables in the dining room and he sees 1 million drink tickets, he immediately runs back to make cocktails. When Tim sees a dirty table uncleaned, he stops washing dishes and runs to clear it off. Last night, Allison and James stayed late to help me close the bar so I could go home and do my homework. These are all acts of efficiency, but they're also acts of kindness. We recognize that a small task to us can mean a massive sigh of relief to someone else, and we all aim to provide that relief for one another. In addition to helping each other out, we also put in a lot of time to make sure things run smoothly. I remember last football season, Nicole Fitz and we stayed well after 2 a.m., juicing lime and cutting lemon wedges and making syrups for the next day's football game. We laughed and told stories and ate pimento cheese. We were exhausted, but that kind of dedication to our craft and joviality in the face of exhaustion is what makes this staff really special. And how could we not act that way with Victor as our leader? I don't think that Victor has ever worked a 40-hour week. He always leaves way after the bartenders do because he's ordering, organizing, or brainstorming. And the next day he comes in ready to inspire us to do better. He never looks exhausted. He keeps us together. With all of the help we give each other and the time that we put into this place, Crossroads has become our restaurant. Alumni and townspeople all have passionate, excited stories about time that they've spent at the inn, and we all revel in them when we hear them. When we tediously push and pull all of the heavy marble tables so that they form a perfect line, when we check and make sure that all the roll-ups on all the tables have the same color napkin, and when we neurotically adjust the volume of the music to match the volume of the guests in the restaurant, we do it because we want to present the best version of our place to our guests. When I drop a rosé on a table and I excitedly tell them about our house chocolatier, I don't do that for extra money. I do it because I love Pierce's chocolate and I want everyone to know how great he is. When we tell our guests about the historic cafeteria and about the intricate history of the inn, we do it as if we were there. This is our place and we care for it. The hardworking, caring, and passionate staff of the Carolina Inn, of Crossroads Restaurant, we're what keep the restaurant going. Through disaster and triumph, we all stand unflinching together. I appreciate all of the staff at Crossroads, and I am proud to call them my family.